Highly produced and heavily edited. This video was released by the Israeli military shortly after the homes of Khaled and Mohammad Makhamreh were demolished. Israeli soldiers can be seen laying explosives and setting charges under the cover of darkness. By morning, the destruction was clear as diggers removed what was left of Khaled Makhamreh's home. The 21-year-old, who along with his cousin, is charged with murder and other crimes after a June attack in Tel Aviv that killed 4 Israelis. He shared the 3-story building with several members of his extended family. Despite their repeated appeals to Israel's high court to prevent the demolition, it went ahead anyway. Makhamreh's mother, Amal, shows us what remains of her house. She says she shouldn't have had to lose her home.
I never would have imagined that one day I would have the strength to endure this. I feel like I'm getting stronger and stronger. The Israelis haven't shaken me. Thank the Lord, I will be strong until the end.
Despite a nearly 10-year ban on the practice, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu brought back house demolitions as a punishment in 2014 to act as what he described as a deterrent to Palestinian violence. Despite the fact the Israeli military has said not only do house demolitions not act as a deterrent, but in some cases does quite the opposite and encourages violence.
Since October, Israel and the occupied Palestinian territories have seen a wave of violence. More than 30 Israelis and over 200 Palestinians have been killed. The June attack, allegedly carried out by Khaled and Mohammad Makhamreh, is one of the most serious incidents, but neither have been convicted of any crime. And Israeli human rights groups say the demolition of their families' homes amounts to collective punishment.
I have nothing to say to the Israelis because they have no justice. How can I speak to a people who don't have justice? I leave my fate in God's hands.
Despite the criticism, Israel is unlikely to end the practice of house demolitions. The government is the most far-right in its history, and demolishing the homes of Palestinians suspected of carrying out attacks is popular with its supporters who care little about the criticism of the controversial punishment. Imtiaz Tyab, Al Jazeera, Yatta in the occupied West Bank.